Alright, what is going on, y'all? This was on YouTube, and I noticed there were a lot of videos about Phyllobates vittatus and like them calling and people feeding them, but there really wasn't any videos on care. This is a pretty common species, pretty easy to find. They're very easy to keep, so this is just going to be kind of a quick video of how I keep mine. I have a group of 3 in here. It seems like it's 2 females and 1 adult, 2 females and 1 male. All 3 are adults, and I will show you the setup. So I've had this tank running now, up and going for, I don't know, a year and a half now. Growing really well. Got a bunch of different plants. I got bromeliads, I got begonia rex right here, creeping jenny right here, some species of Fittonia or Pilea, another bromeliad, philodendron, more creeping jenny. So there's a lot of stuff in here, but there's also pieces of wood. So this is about a 40-gallon, give or take. Like I said, I have 3 adults in here. They do really well. They've actually been breeding like crazy. I'll show that in a few. So once this tank has been up and running for about a month, plants have been going for about a month before I put frogs in here, make sure they've cycled properly and everything else. The frogs went in and they've been doing really well. Producing like crazy. There's actually a tadpole in here right now. Maybe another one. I don't know. Dad was, the male was depositing some earlier and I interrupted him, so he's probably hiding right now. This is a great species. Unfortunately, they are very shy. I really don't see mine much. My male, though, he is out calling all the time, but as soon as I round the corner, he usually hides and he disappears. So setup is pretty standard for pretty much any dart frog species, minus Ranotomea. So I got your substrate layers, leaf litter, decor plants, all that good stuff. I miss this thing maybe every other day, and these guys I feed 3 times a week, so they get fed on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I have a circulation of supplements that's pretty standard. Repashy Vitamin Plus, or Calcium Plus. Their Vitamin A supplement, which I only do maybe once every 2 weeks. They don't get much of that. And actually, there's some eggs right here too. They've been laying eggs like crazy. So I got a ton of tadpoles. I'll go and show you those right now. Get my lid back on. It's lights out. So they're on Repashy Calcium Plus, the Vitamin A, Reptivite multivitamin, or Herpvite multivitamin, calcium with D3, Repashy Super Pig gets mixed in there as well sometimes. But you'll see here what I say when I say they've been reproducing like crazy. I mean crazy. There's a ton of tadpoles in here. Some of them are bigger than others. They've been doing pretty well communally so far. Haven't had any issues. That water needs to be changed. So we have varying ages here, from tadpoles that I just put in here last night that just hatched to some that are obviously bigger and on the verge of sprouting some legs. And then today I had some that are showing they do have legs. They got moved into this container here so that when they are out of water they can move up. I'm sorry, this was completely impromptu. So this is just a Ziploc tub. I don't even know the exact size. It's probably about 20 quarts. Just with an air stone, some magnolia leaves, some live plants growing. This is kind of gross right now. Like I said, I need to do a water change, which I do about every other day. I've seen mixed things online as far as water changes, how often you should do them. And it seems like, to me, they seem to grow much more consistently and a little bit faster when it's done every other day. And these guys are kind of spasmed. So you can see Phyllobates vittatus are really pretty frogs. Like I said, unfortunately you don't see them too often because they're hiding a lot. They're very shy. These guys will be out of the water soon, and I'll have a video on those once they're set up and going. I'll kind of give you a better idea of the color and stuff, but super easy species to keep. There's tons of information online. I just figured I'd give a quick rundown of my setup and how I'm keeping my group. They're also probably one of the most inexpensive frogs on the market. And they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty frogs. They're just, if you can deal with them being a little on the shyer side, then they're a great species. They're not like the Leucomelis, which my Lukes I see all the time. They're constantly out. They don't run from me. You know, there's 4 of these guys in here somewhere. These guys are out constantly. So unlike the vittatus, which I hear before I see if it's a male, Leucomelis are kind of a better starter frog in my opinion than the vittatus, just because if you want something you're going to be able to look at and appreciate, then Lukes are the way to go. Vittatus are nice too, you just don't get to see them as much. So thanks, see you later, enjoy.